Thanks so much for joining to this week's meditation session on what's a pretty chilly Wednesday evening in Johannesburg. Today's topic is going to be one that I think we all share in common, and it's something that, if understood, could potentially free us from a lot of the habits that we do that don't necessarily lead to the satisfaction that we're looking for. And this is the topic of where things come from. According to um, Tibetan Buddhism, the Gelugpa tradition, the highest view says that most of our world comes from our minds. And what we tend to do is mostly confuse what are essentially projections of our own mind for the thing itself. So the question is, how do we get to see that what we're perceiving actually comes from our own mind? How do we get to the point where we can begin to go within our minds and start inputting new data so that we can start perceiving the world differently? That's mostly through meditation, and we firstly have to calm down to do that. So today we decided to get extra cozy and got a blanket so that we can go deep within our minds, meet our inner guide, get the help that we need to understand the world and understand where things really come from. So that for the rest of the week, we can relate with the world in a way that's more aligned with the way things actually work, and more aligned, and our actions can be guided. So the first step in this process is getting comfortable. If it's winter where you are like me, grab your favorite blanket and keep warm. Make sure you're seated on your meditation cushion. If you're feeling a bit tired, you want to sit with your palms facing up so that you can energize yourself. If you're feeling a bit excited, you want to place your palms facing down on your laps. So go ahead and close your eyes. You can do this meditation seated up on a chair. You can do it in a cross-legged position on a cushion, or you can do it lying down, whatever works best for you. And begin to close your eyes. And this may be different for everyone, so see what works for you again. You might want to have them fully closed. You can have them half open, or you can have them fully open. Whatever posture allows you to connect with that sense of calm. Whatever eye position allows you to connect with that sense of, I'm meditating. Make sure your spine is upright but not uptight. Check your shoulders for any tension. Allow them to fall. Kind of like the way a piece of clothing hangs on a coat hanger. Just allow the shoulders to fall, relax. Make sure the neck is straight. Relax the muscles of the face. Tuck in the stomach slightly. And gently bring your attention to the tip of the nose. Notice the cool sensation of the air as you breathe in. And notice the warmth as you breathe out. And we're going to pay attention to our breath for a cycle of 5 breaths, each cycle consisting of one in breath and one out breath. And from this space, notice the feeling of calm in the body. And from this space, notice the feeling of calm in the body. Notice the points of contact between your legs and your cushion or the floor. Notice the uprightness of the spine, the relaxedness of the shoulders, and the relaxedness of the face, eyes, mouth, teeth, and tongue. Allow all of these to rest in their natural position. And as you connect with this, with the calm in the body, allow yourself to notice the calm in the breath. Notice how the breath has changed since the beginning of your meditation. And rejoice. And from the calm in the breath, notice the calm in the mind. And from this place, we're going to go deeper by taking 3 full breaths, starting in through the nose and out through the mouth, making a sigh sound. And as you breathe out, allow yourself to connect deeper with the meditative state, to go deeper into the calm in the body, deeper into the clarity in the mind. And breathe in for a second time. And out through the mouth, going deeper into the sensation of calm, deeper into the clarity, deeper into the sense of joy. And the third time, I'm going to breathe in through the nose, gently, fully, and out through the mouth, making a sigh sound. And bring your attention to the body. Notice the feeling of calm. Notice how your breath might have changed. Notice the sensations in the body and rejoice. You are in the meditative state. Meditation isn't anything other than what's happening now. Meditation is the state that you're in now, a state of being fully present with what's going on here and now. And in this space, bring your attention to the space in front of you at the middle of your forehead. In between the eyebrows at the middle of your forehead. And in that space, bring to mind your guide, someone who you admire. This could be a religious figure. This could be someone who you admire in your career. Just make sure it's someone who, when you think about them, you feel safe, you feel secure, you feel protected. What are they wearing? It's a person. What qualities do you admire? Just see a silhouette of them standing right in front of you, shining brightly, almost like their body is made of light. And feel the rays of light hitting you like warm rays of sunshine on a cold winter's day. And your guide's been waiting a long time to see you, and you've been waiting a long time to see your guide. And imagine that you prepared a gift for them. What would it be? So think of something that you did today that you're very proud of, big or small, and imagine giving that action to your guide as a gift with open arms extended as your guide receives it. What is that action? Or what is that gift that you want to give them? Imagine how happy they are to receive this gift. They're just so overjoyed. And to amplify this feeling, imagine that it's you receiving the gift that you've always wanted to receive. Feel the happiness that your guide has in receiving this gift from you. And see how proud they are of you. You can see it in their eyes. And imagine yourself seated face to face with your guide in the position that you're seated in, or in the position that you're lying down, in a space of your choosing. So as you breathe in and out, imagine your space transforming into a place where you feel very safe and feel very secure and calm. This may be a destination, like a holiday destination that you've always wanted to go to. This could be anything really. But imagine yourself there, and what does it feel like in your body? What does it feel like in your mind? How does your mind feel? How does your breath react? You and your guide in this dream location. But we didn't just go here for vacation. We went here so that we can really, really transform our lives, really, really get to know what's going on. So think of an instance today where you did something that you're not very proud of doing, something that you've been trying to work hard against very, very with all your might, but for some reason You keep making the same mistake. So think of that action that you did that you're not so proud of. And imagine your guide taking it from you and you're receiving the forgiveness that you might have not given yourself at the time. So think of that action. How surprising is it that your guide is able to take this thing that you're not proud of and still love you unconditionally? Feel the unconditional love that you've always wanted to receive. Allow it to be felt in your body. And think of why it is that this action that you did is something that you're not proud of. Think of what it could lead to in the future. And allow this to help you come up with a way of avoiding it in the future. Even if it's just for 1 second, think of an action that you can do to take this energy that you've been able to access through your guide, through your guide's unconditional love, and redirect it to an action that will take you in the direction that you're trying to go in. And then see the joy in your guide's face as they receive this amazing news. They're trying to be a better person. It's not always easy, but see the validation that you're getting from your guide, the validation that you've always wanted, the validation that you've always sought but never fully received. How does it make your body feel? Allow the shoulders to continue relaxing. Allow the breath to continue relaxing. As you bring to mind a time when you did do what you wanted to do, as you bring to mind a time when you acted to you acted in a way that's aligned with your best self, in a way that's aligned with who you want to be. Bring that to mind and really be proud of yourself. We're often acting against habits that are ingrained for a long time. So, any moment where we're able to act against these habits, we should celebrate. So, allow yourself to celebrate this moment and see the joy on your guide's face. And in celebrating this moment, you give yourself fuel to keep doing it. So, really, really celebrate the moment, celebrate the intention to act skillfully. Celebrate the plans that you made to do this thing. Celebrate executing it. and reconnect with that space, the calm in the body, the calm in the breath, the calm in the mind, and this beautiful environment that you find yourself in with your guide. Allow all of these to help you go deeper into the meditative state, deeper into clarity, deeper into that sense of radiance. Continue relaxing the shoulders, continue relaxing the muscles of the face, continue relaxing the mind, the breath. As you begin to consider a part of your life where you feel blocked, part of your life where you're asking questions but not receiving any answers. Imagine that you're in the presence of the one person who can give you the perfect answer, perfectly designed for you right here, right now, perfectly designed to change your life as soon as possible. Think of something that you'd like to attain, something that you'd like to maybe get rid of, but you don't know how. Ask your guide. You're in the presence of the one with the answers. And ask for a message to come. Maybe it's in the form of a chance encounter tomorrow, over the next week, over the next month. Allow that question to infuse every cell in your body, almost as if every cell in your body teamed up asking for this answer. And the answer might not be verbal, it might come in different forms, it could come in any form. So just allow yourself to be open to receiving the answer that you need in the perfect form for you right here, right now, for you tomorrow, over the next week, over the next month. Just be open. Continue relaxing. Now think of some people, some of your friends who you really admire, who bring a lot of value to your life. And think of their names and maybe three people who you really bring value to your life, and think about how they add value. How do they make your life worth living? Now imagine your guide begins to shine brighter and brighter as they shrink slowly to the size of a grain of rice. But this grain of rice isn't a regular grain of rice. It shines with the intensity of 1,000 suns, but it's not burning hot. And it's floating up from the space in front of you up to the crown of your head. And allow yourself to feel the presence of your guide as they shine from the crown of your head. And invite your guide into your heart, and see your guide descending from the crown of your head into the center of your heart. And ask that they stay with you and continue guiding you, continue giving you the answers that you so desperately want. Continue showing you how to act skillfully. And continue relaxing as you focus your attention back on the body, and we start to reconnect with the body through your sense of hearing. Notice the sounds in the room, notice the sounds within your body, notice your sense of touch. Maybe roll the shoulders, rub your knees, and open your eyes. Thank you for joining this meditation session. Um, Thank you for joining this meditation session.